Alright, so not complete, but the dry fit didn't go as I had expected. I had to shorten this just a tad bit, and we had to notch the old countertop, but that's going to come out at some point anyhow. So anyhow, it's in. This is about where we're going to have it sitting. I've got all the boards cut, pretty well sanded, ready to paint. I'll have to clean a couple of them off. They got a little gunk on them, but bookshelf right here, and future project will be countertops. But first off is painting, so we'll have to take it out and then paint and bring it back. But this just gives you an idea of what it'll look like. And the problems we're having now is the wall isn't squared. The old counter isn't squared. Nothing's level. The floors aren't level. So we're having to try to figure all this out, which takes a little longer. But then I tend to overthink as well, so running a bit behind on the project, but I'm getting it done now. So there it is. Okay, so today is going to be painting day. I'm in my casual paint clothes, I guess you could say. I've got two heaters out here now. We've had a kind of a cold snap come through yet again. Anyhow, I'm going to be painting the bookshelf and all of the shelves today. I've got some sanding to do as well. I'll be doing that outside. I'm going to start on the bookshelf and then move along from there. We've got a couple things. I don't want to bring the cabinet back out yet. That's kind of a pain in the butt getting in and out. So we had to take it in the front door through the living room into the kitchen and then around the post and set it in. That was a pain in the rear the other day, and so we're going to do that later. I've got to buy something else for it anyhow, so this part I can get done, and I can pretty much, because my wife has decided she wants to close off the back side. We're going to use wainscoting. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's kind of what I used on the stairwell to close that area off. Let me go ahead and I'll quit talking and get started on it now. So here we go. Got some of the shelves, got one side painted. It's going to take at least 2 coats. And I've got a few more to go here. 1, 2, I think that's 2 shelves right there. So I've got all but 2 shelves, it looks like, that are, well, 2.5 maybe. I've got the inside of the bookcase. I've got 1 coat in there. I need another coat. But it's time to go take care of animals again. So it's time to clean the garage up and put everything away. Back at it tomorrow after work. So, till the next update. That's pretty much it. So this is 2 coats of paint. I don't know how well you'll see that. Like I said, I'm not painting the outside, the top, the back sides, because they're going to be covered anyhow. And these 3 boards, that's 1 coat of paint. The rest of these, I'm on my 2nd coat. They look a little better, but I'm thinking I'm going to have a 3rd coat, which I don't like, but we'll see how it turns out in the morning. And I've still got 3, 5, I think I've got 12 more boards to go right here, and I doubt you'll be able to see it. It's late night. Maybe if I zoom in over there. It's some snow flurries tonight, so it's pretty cold. And so I brought the chicks back in here, and right here I put some handles on it. That's a little easier. I don't know if anybody watches Justin Rhodes' channel. He's got his portable coops, his chickshaws he calls them. He has handles that come out and a bar. I figured I don't really want them roosting on here, so I think these 2 handles, they work. This thing is light enough, it lifts real easy. I think we're good. Alright, so I don't have it lowered yet, and that piece of plywood won't be there. I just finished painting that corner. Everything else is painted. I had to touch up the board that's sitting up there. That's the last board that goes in on that shelf there. Everything else is in now. The only things left is we're going to put a back on it. My wife decided she wanted to close off the back side, so we're going to put a back on it in what they call wainscoting. We're going to put it on each end in the back, and then we're saving up for the butcher block top for both. But once it dries, I'll take the boards out from underneath it. It'll sit down, we'll level it out, and it'll be there in place. I think it turned out decent. If I was doing woodworking a lot, that probably would have been a quicker job and a much better job, but I think this will work. This will give her some more space. It'll give her more countertop space, and hopefully it'll be just fine. So anyhow, it's the end of this project. Like I said, other than the back side and then the sides and the butcher block top. But once we get all that done, that'll be an update that's on a later video of updates. So we'll see you on the next video.